What? What are you doing? Can't you see that I'm working over here? Who are you? You're the Robe network? I don't want to talk to you. I'm right in the middle of all of this. I got to clean up or I don't get to eat at all. You want to know how I ended up in a pig pen? It's a long story. I don't have time to go over. Give you the short version? All right, I'll give you. Well, it all started because my big brother was always picking on me. And we were working out on the farm, and I got sick and tired of farm life. All I wanted to do was go out and have fun. You know what I mean? I wanted to be with my friends. I wanted to party on. And so one day, I finally went to my dad and I said, Dad, I don't want to have to wait for you to die. Can you just give me my part of the inheritance so I can go out and make a life of my own? My dad was really heartbroken. My mother even more so. And she begged me not to do this. She reminded me of the Bible stories of all of those characters that were rebellious and what happened to them. She reminded me about how she taught us to honor our father and our mother. And I remember that saying that she would say that we're supposed to always be obedient unto our parents. And I have to tell you, I didn't want to have to do any of that. I just wanted to go have a good time. After all, I've worked all my life in this stupid farm under my brother's leadership and my dad bossing me around. And I want to go have fun. So he gave me the part of the money that was due me. And what do? I go to the big city where there is marvelous friends and we partied on. And I had me a great time. But then all of a sudden, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, I'm out of money. I can't believe it. All of it is gone. Maybe my friends will put me up. After all, we had a great time together. No. You mean because I don't have any money, we're not friends anymore? You've got to be kidding. Well, I've got to get something to eat. I better find something that I can do. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a pig farmer. And I see a help wanted sign. Maybe he'll let me do something nice so I can at least get food to eat. You want me to clean out the pig pen? Do you realize how filthy this is? Do you know how much? And then you give me this old beat up, I don't even know what it is. I've never worked with something like this. Oh, if only I would have obeyed my father. If only I would have stayed on the farm. If only I would have been more careful with the money that he gave me. And even now I'm thinking about my big brother. I wonder what he'll have to say. Well, I've got to get this done if I'm going to get something to eat. I mean, you know how this goes. Do you think that they're going to be talking about me after you report this on your news network? They called me what? The prodigal son? You've got to be kidding. And my story will be told for ages and generations because I was so foolish and I didn't listen to my parents like I should have. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I just assume you not mention my name. You know, there's got to be a better way. I wonder, I'm just thinking out loud here. I wonder if I go back to the farm and I tell my dad, just make me a servant and I'll serve you all the days of my life. Certainly it's got to be better than this stupid thing. It's a mess. I'm up to my knees in muck and pig poo. Can you imagine? So maybe, just maybe, if I go back, and maybe you can learn a lesson from this. And part of the lesson might be that you need to listen to your parents because they know better. And if you have a mean big brother or a mean big sister, try to work it out so that way you don't fight with one another and love one another, because we're supposed to love one another. I am so sorry. I am really sorry that I left home now. Look at me. I am an absolute mess. And it all started because I wanted to go my own way and do my own thing and not listen to my parents, not listen to my dad or listen to my mom. I wonder, do you think they'll take me back even if I'm just a servant? I sure hope so. Well, that's it for me. I hope that this story will help someone to be more obedient. And just remember that there are a lot of kids out there, and over here I've heard that there's a work called the Robe for Kids, and I hope the Robe for Kids learn a lesson from this. Always be obedient to your parents, for this is right. Take care. Hasta luego. Arrivederci. Don't do what I did.